Hello, this is the nurse's office. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can send them here. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi. Yeah, your gym teacher just called me and said you weren't feeling so well. How you doing? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Well, I wouldn't be too worried since it sounds like it's just a headache, but the fact that you felt a little shortness of breath means I want to check it out a little bit. I know you were in gym class, so maybe that factors into it. But I think I want to examine you just to make sure nothing's really wrong, okay? Is that okay with you? Okay, great. I'm gonna come a little bit closer then. Is that okay? Okay, wonderful. Okay, this is better. Now I can see you closer. I'm just gonna put on some gloves and do some tests. Not some tests, but just examine you a little bit, make sure nothing's really wrong, and then you can just get some rest on my couch. Yeah? Okay. So let me put on some gloves. So did you start feeling short of breath before the headache or after the headache? Okay, so you had the headache first and then you started feeling short of breath? Okay. And how long have you had the headache? Okay, just an hour or so? Okay. And you just started feeling short of breath during gym class? Yeah? Were you doing anything strenuous? Okay, so that may have contributed to why you felt that way. And if that's the case, then it's probably just a headache. But, so I'm not really feeling a fever or anything. That's why I keep touching your forehead and your neck. Make sure you're not running a fever. And I don't feel a fever. So that is good. But since you said you were feeling shortness of breath, I am going to listen to your lungs for a little bit, if that's okay. So, okay, so I'm going to put this on your chest, and I want you to take a deep breath in for me, please. Okay, and again. And one more time. Okay, thank you. Oh, and I did want to listen to your heart. Sorry, really quick. Do you feel like your heart is beating very fast right now? Okay. I think that probably has to do with the exercise you were doing in gym class. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, it seems to me that your lungs sound fine. your heart rate is a little bit fast, but I think that is due to the exercise you were doing. I think if you get a little bit of rest, you will probably find that the shortness of breath stops and your heart rate will decrease. But I'm just going to have you stay here for a little bit. You can rest on my couch, just so I can monitor, make sure that all of those things that I just said are true. Make sure that your heart rate decreases, that you can breathe normally now that you're no longer doing activity. Yeah, I'm not sending you back to gym class, don't worry. But I will get you some Advil for that headache, and then you can just lay down in my office. Okay, wonderful. So I have here, this is acetaminophen. So this will help your headache. I do see, yes, in your file, your parents have allowed you to take this medicine, so that's great. So let me get a couple of these out for you. Those are for you. And then let me go get you a glass of water as well. Okay, here is a glass of water for you to take those pills. Okay. So you can, like I said, just lay on my couch over there. I'll just be here doing my work. Then you definitely tell me if you start to feel worse, but I'll ask you in about maybe half an hour if you're feeling better. And if you are, I can send you back to class. Does that sound good? Okay, great. So yeah, just lay down, rest, be calm. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Okay, are you comfortable over there? Okay, great. Let me know if you need anything, okay? I'll just be over here working. Okay, great. Hi, Mrs. Daniels. This is the school nurse calling. Oh, no, don't worry. Your child is just fine. I was just looking at their file, though, and it looks like you never signed the form for them to join the athletics program. Yes, I know they're on the soccer team. That's why I'm calling. Unfortunately, due to, liability concerns, we can't allow them to participate on the soccer team without this wellness waiver signed. Yes, of course. I can email that to you right away. Yes, I know. It's hard to keep track of everything, especially with, multiple kids and, how are you supposed to keep track of all of the forms? But that is, of course, why I'm calling you to remind you so you don't have to keep track of everything by yourself. Yes. I am emailing it over to you right now. Yes. So preferably, we would like to have that signed on file by Monday for their first soccer practice. Yes. I know, it has to be done every season. I don't make the rules. Yes. Okay. You have a lovely day, Mrs. Daniels. Bye-bye. Sorry? Yeah, of course you can take a nap. Yeah. Chill out. I mean, if you're feeling worse, obviously tell me, but now is your time to relax. You can take a nap, absolutely. I won't, force you to go back to class. Yeah, of course. Oh, good point. I'll call your gym teacher. Hi, Mr. Davis. This is Nurse Alex. Yes, they did come to my office. Yeah, I think they're fine. They just have a little headache. I think the shortness of breath was just caused by some of the exercises done in class, but I'm keeping them here just for observation for a little while and so they can rest for a little bit. So I'm not going to be sending them back to gym class. Yeah, I've already written it in their file. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so I called your gym teacher and put it in your file. So if any teachers ask what's up, they can see that there. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, take a nap. It's fine. I know it's probably weird to sleep at school. I mean, I hope it's weird to sleep at school. I hope you're not sleeping in your classes. Okay, I need to make another phone call. Is that okay? Yeah? I'll keep it down, okay? You can take a nap. You can rest. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, hi, Mr. Jones. This is the nurse's office. Oh yeah, don't worry, Alice is totally fine. I'm just looking at her file, and it looks like we don't have her updated allergies list. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know she knows what her allergies are, but we just like to have an official list, preferably from a doctor or an allergist, just so we can make sure, you know, the severity of the allergies, whether other kids can have the food around her, that sort of thing. For instance, we have a no peanut table for our kids who are severely allergic to peanuts. So Alice has told me what her allergies are, but I still need a file. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can just send it over to the nurse's station, the nurse's email. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jones. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye-bye.